Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm Cherokee.
And today we're talking about a 2024 Grand Cherokee L and why I think this might be the cheapest Grand Cherokee L to ever exist on the planet. Should we show them around?
Yep.
So we're visiting down in Florida, and what better car to get than a Jeep as a rental car? Rented this from a company called Fox. That's going to be a whole nother story depending on how the situation goes. No less, we got a Grand Cherokee L. A few weeks ago, we were driving a Grand Cherokee L Overland, and there's even a Summit Reserve. A Summit Reserve Grand Cherokee L starts at $65,000. The sticker price on this one is just over $40,000. So what do you get for almost $25,000 less? Or what are you missing for almost $25,000? Should we show them?
Yep.
Let's show them. So from the front, well, you don't have fog lights. You do get LED lights. LED lights are standard on the Grand Cherokee L edition. Now the Grand Cherokee L has been out since 2021. The L was actually the first vehicle to bring the new body style to the Grand Cherokee lineup. This is also the first ever Grand Cherokee with 3-row seating, and I love it. They've been missing out on 3rd row seating for a long time. So we're gonna show you around what a $41,000 Grand Cherokee L could get you. And this one's got about 26,000 miles on it. I did count KBB on it, and it's worth in the high 20s. In the high 20s as a used vehicle for a year old with 20-some thousand miles on it, this could be a real buy. So when it comes to options, this vehicle has one option. It's the destination charge. That is it. Everything else is completely standard. So when you're looking at the window sticker, which I'll post here in a minute, you have 0 options. Everything we're talking about comes standard on this vehicle. You got 18-inch, fully painted aluminum wheels. If you're looking for the blackout package, this doesn't have it. Purely aesthetics though. It does have passive entry. Locks it. Unlocks it. Can't beat that. Nice Grand Cherokee badging here. No extra accessory lights in the mirror. For that matter, the mirrors are not auto-dimming. None of the side mirrors are auto-dimming, nor the driver's rear view mirror is auto-dimming. So if that's a feature you love, you're not gonna get it on this one. When it comes to rear cargo area, you gotta open it yourself. There are no buttons back here to power lift the tailgate. You're going old school, so if that's something you like, not on this one. Let's talk about some of the things you do get in the mix here. You do get 3rd row seating. You do get tons of storage. Those come down. You've got room for 4 and room for all your luggage. You've got additional room under here, which is great to see. Tons of room. You've got a 12-volt power supply back here. And if you come on in and you look a little closer, you've got vents up here for the 3rd row passengers, and you do have side airbags. We'll talk about all the safety features that come standard on this, which is quite impressive. So let's walk around to the inside center row. You do have captain seating back here with your own armrests. If you move up here, you've got controls for HVAC for your rear passengers, and you've got cup holders. You've got some storage nets in the back, and easy access to get into the 3rd row if you so desire. These seats also move forward and back, so all your passengers can find that perfect comfort spot. So next, let's move up front. We'll talk about some of the features up front. Keep in mind, we have a full review about this vehicle. When it first came out, I'll put a link. We show driving characteristics, we show a ton. But today I want to show you what a $41,000 Grand Cherokee L looks like. And I think it's quite impressive. So moving to the front, we're going to talk about some of the features up at the dash, some of the drive controls, and some of the things that you might be missing that may or may not be important to you. So the first thing that's going to stand out if you've driven any of the other ones is right here. Check this out, guys. This is basic as basic can get. What are we missing here? Any guesses? Guys, this is 2-wheel drive. So you don't even have a 4-wheel drive switch. Now up in Chicagoland area, 2-wheel drive would probably be a huge deterrent for most people. In Florida, a lot of times 4-wheel drive actually hurts. No one wants to spend the money for 4-wheel drive because they simply don't need it. But if you look down here, we've got no drive modes. We've got nothing. We've literally just got a shifter. We've got this thing here. You still get the nice piano black. You still get your cup holders. These are actually illuminated. Moving back here, you still get a 2-compartment storage, 1 and 2, a lighted storage compartment. Now moving up here, this is something that I think Jeep does a really nice job with. I call missing buttons poverty buttons. If you've ever been in a vehicle and you got a bunch of blank buttons and you've got a bunch of blank spaces that you're missing options. I call them poverty buttons. You're missing these things. It's kind of a joke, but that's what I call them. The way Jeep does it is they kind of set it off. Like if you notice, we have no heated seats. We have no cooled seats. We're missing a ton of options, but this doesn't make you feel like it. And the other thing is, as we look at the size of the screen, now the way the sun is shining, you're probably going to see it. See, you've got this 8.4-inch screen, I believe it is. And in the larger screen from the Grand Cherokee, like the higher trim levels, they jump out to over 10 inches. You can't really tell, and it doesn't take away from the vehicle by giving you this smaller screen. So I think they've done a great job on that. Up top, you still get your auto start, you get your lane assist, you get traction control, you get park assist and a sport mode. Those things are all standard features. Tons of great safety features. If you look at the steering wheel, I've got cruise control, even adaptive cruise control. I've got all my settings here. I've got a ton of great display. I can customize my screen. Again, more than most people would ever even care about. I've got automatic headlights, electric parking brake. Moving to the driver's door, you got power mirrors, power windows, power door locks, obviously safety control. The other thing you'll notice is on the dash is you've got this nice textured, it's plastic, but it's a nice accent there as well. You do have paddle shifters. Again, there's a ton of features on this vehicle considering its retail price of just over $40,000. And used with only 26,000 miles, it's less than $30,000. Moving up to the top here, you do still have your active assist and your help buttons. You can control your dome lights. Again, you are missing the tailgate features, but again, it doesn't look like you're missing a bunch of stuff, which is one thing that I think Jeep does a really nice job with. So all in all, if you're looking for a inexpensive, really nice looking third row SUV, I'd put the Wagoneer L on your list and maybe even the Laredo version. Now, if you remember back in the day in the 90s, the Laredo Grand Cherokees always stood out to me. And they always stood out as cheap because everything on the bottom had this gray plastic. Everything from the clodding down was this gray plastic. Years after the ZJ, they started changing that. The WJ even had that for a while. But then they started changing it where everything still was painted body panels. And I think it really dresses up the vehicle and it makes even a less expensive vehicle not feel like it's $25,000 less. So you have to think, between this and a Summit Reserve, what am I really getting different? There's a lot of things, right? You could be getting night vision camera. I could be getting a massage in my seat, or heated seat, or cooled seat, or full power seats. Well, this one is powered, this one is not. There are so many features that are missing, but if those features are not important to you, at the end of the day, this vehicle will both get you to the same location, same as that Grand Cherokee Summit Reserve does, but you got a $25,000 extra in your pocket. So guys, let us know what you think on a review of this Grand Cherokee L edition. Is the entry level something that would fit your lifestyle? Is it worth the extra savings for the creature features that are missing? Again, captain seats, so many safety options that are standard on it. Let us know what you think. As always, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.